So I decided to do a video on brainwaves and sleep because I'm realizing that as you're watching these videos and listen to me talk about sleep, there's four main types of brainwaves that occur during sleep, but they also occur when you're awake, right? And I'm realizing that people might be thinking, oh, well, he sleeps 4 hours a night. That's probably really unhealthy. I want to assure you that I do everything I can to eat healthy. I don't really think my diet is any is problematic at all. And the way I exercise probably may be problematic for people if I'm riding 300 miles a week, right? But how many studies do you think are done on people that ride 300 miles a week and run 30 miles a week, right? So there's these four types of main waves of brain waves that people are talking about when they talk about sleep. And I always talk about sleep differently, right? So I'm saying that when I'm cycling at sunrise every morning for an hour or up to 4 hours, depending on if it's a weekend or not, that I'm most relaxed, right? I'm very relaxed riding at 21 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour for 1 hour to 4 hours. And it's very relaxing. There's something calming about that. So, what do you think? What do you think my brain waves are when I'm doing this volume of exercise, right? There's a component of exercise that people think that it's high exertion. But then if you think about it, these marathoners, these guys that are able to do these marathons and win Boston Marathon, they have a calmness about them when they're running, and then they can do this when they're training, for example, and they're not exerting themselves to 110%, right? They're not pushing everything. And I want to suggest that nutrition plays a role in that. Nutrition plays a role in how much exercise you can do. And on top of that, nutrition plays a role in the type of brain waves that are optimized during your sleep, right? And some people sleep on this stuff, no pun intended. And the diet is important for recovery. And diet is also important for performance, but necessarily they're not the same types of diets, right? So I typically eat eggs and rice before I work out. Usually 4 hours is a sweet spot for me, probably a sweet spot for you. And, I would encourage you to experiment with different foods, right? So for a time there, I was working 80 hours a week and I was only sleeping 4 hours a day. I was a barista manager at a bakery and a espresso bar. And then I also worked at a call center from like 5 to 1 in the morning. And I would work at the coffee shop from like 6 to 2 o'clock, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And then from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm working at the, call center. And the call center was sitting down a lot of times. I'm walking the sales floor sometimes. I'm training people and I'm working optimally. I'm not really sleepy. Today I don't work in the call center anymore, and I'm not a barista right now. I'm not a barista manager. But the call center, we would be working until 1 in the morning trying to upgrade and verify some of these sales. Sometimes it's 20,000 sales you need to verify, right? And so I'm very mentally sharp when I'm doing this, and I'm very mentally sharp now. Like I don't use an alarm. Maybe if I take a nap, I'm using an alarm sometimes at night. I wake up, within 4 hours of going to sleep, and I feel fine. Usually, if I sleep more, I sleep 4 to 5 hours. I sleep 5 hours or more. I don't feel as good, right? So a lot of this, I think, has to do with the alpha, beta, and theta waves and the way they, affect your sleep and relaxation. And I'll be doing some more videos in the future once I understand a little bit more about this. I was asked a question earlier this week, and didn't know how to answer. I need to tell you some more. I'm trying to optimize my sleep. My blood pressure is normal, in case anyone's worried. This is my blood pressure for when I wasn't doing, I'll put it at the end of this video, when I wasn't doing cardio so much. Now I'm cycling about, 10 to 15 minutes a day, 4 or 5 times a week, and my blood pressure is good. My pulse rate's good. It actually improves my heart rate variability. Also need to get optimal sleep. And so if you're looking for help reaching your fitness goals or wellness goals, seek a fitness professional, wellness professional. If you want help from me, resources in this video on this YouTube channel and at iHeartGames.com. I'm Smitty. I hope you reach your fitness goals, and I'll talk to you next week.